that I have for you today is is a message that God put on my heart this morning. The message that reflects the fact that we need to remember that that kid, I'm talking about, this message is for moms, okay? Whenever I want to share this little message, I'm thinking about the first time I became mom. When you become mom, it's like a life transformation. It's like you see life differently. You appreciate life differently. You find yourself holding a baby and realizing that that baby depends on you for everything. I mean, every single thing. Like, you forgot about that. If there's a mom here, please confirm it for me. Before you become mom, you forgot that at least you have a special situation in your life. But usually, when you pass from that teenage age to adulthood and finally parenthood, if you have the blessing to be there, you completely forget that you can depend on someone for for something. Like when you were kids, if you want to go somewhere, your parents need to bring you. If you need to eat, your parents need to give you food. If you need clothing, your parent will do it for you. But when you reach certain age, that adulthood, you do everything for yourself. You see what I mean? You do everything for yourself, or almost everything for yourself. At least you know everything you need. I'm not saying that a baby doesn't know what he needs, but he's not at the level of the communication, the way that everybody will understand yet. So that tiny little baby that was placing in my hand the first time, I look at that baby and I'm like, so everything you need, it depends on me, or at least on us, our parents, or people who care for you. Like, you need to go to a restroom. If I forget to change you, you're in trouble because of me. If I if you need to eat, I don't give you food, it's an issue because of me. I mean, everything it depends on that kid. That kid depends on me for that. And so I went to the point that I realized that it was important to share with you this morning that when the kids come, that kid needs you. That kid needs at least one caregiver. Ideally, it's two parents, but it's not always the case. It's not always the case. Some kids come, they only have one. Some kids come, they are all even abandoned by both parents. But some kids, they have both with them, but it still feel like they have none because they're fighting, because they. But today I want to tell you, my friend, that kid needs at least one healthy parent to grow healthy. One healthy parent to grow healthy. And usually, when that parent know what to do, sometimes he want to drag the other parent to drag the other parent and say, come do it with me. And you know what happens when you do that? When it become an obsession, we forgot about the main character, the kids. And then we spend our time trying to remind the other person that he must be present instead of being present for that kid. Because for X or Y reason, that parent is dealing with something else and doesn't have the ability to be present for that kid. But we are so hurt. It's so painful that we cannot let it go because we feel like, oh, my kid is missing her dad. I can take it. My kid needs a dad. But it's not always the case. It's not because we are talking that is going to bring the kid to you. No. Instead, focus on the kid. Because when you spend your time trying to bring the other parent, trying to resonate the other parent, that kid is losing both of you. I don't know if you see the picture. He's not losing only one parent, he's losing both parents at the same time. But the Bible said that model, imitate, in Corinthians, the Apostle Paul said, imitate me as I imitate Christ. That means that do things like me. Remember to do good first. Remember to be there for that kid first. Do it. Don't just say it. If you want your partner to be present, do what you're thinking your partner should be doing and pray for it. God will touch his heart. And when he's ready, he will come. And if he's never ready, that's okay. At least that kid will not have missing both of you, will miss only one. So, and I also want to take another example like, we never teach a baby how to walk. We never teach a baby how to smile. You just discover that he's smiling. You just discover that he's crawling. You just discover that he's walking. Why? Why do you think that happened? Because that baby observe and have the natural instinct. God put something in us. We just need to nurture it. We just need to have a caregiver who nurture what he puts in us. And if there is none caregiver who nurture that thing that God put in us, that kid will never develop those instincts naturally because he'll be worried. He'll be feeling alone. And you and me, or most of the people, or if there's a mom here, you know that a kid can sense. A kid can say if the mom is happy or not. A kid can say if her mom is anxious or not. And the literature said that anxious mom raise anxious kids. Depressed mom raise depressed kids. So this morning I want to remind you that instead of spending your whole time being worried because your baby don't have a dad, or being worried, a present dad, or being worried because your partner don't spend enough time with the kids, or being worried because once you worry, you spend a lot of time losing your time and losing the baby's time. That baby needs love. That baby needs you. That baby needs you to reassure them. I'm not saying that it's easy, but I'm saying that if you have this foundation, you have the ability to make it work because you're not doing it alone. Jesus is always with you. You always have Jesus with you to support you in this journey. The same way he wanted you to become that mom, the same he will hold your hand during that journey. Focus on the baby. Focus on giving love first. Focus on yourself, on your well-being first, because you need to be healthy to give. You need to be in a good shape to love. Okay? So this is the message God put in my heart to share with you this morning. Instead of worry, about the other parent being present. You be present. I'm not saying that it's easy because we're supposed to do it together. But instead of that baby missing both of you, he better miss only one person because you were conscious that he needs you. And that baby needs you in good shape. That baby needs you happy. You have a good day. That's what God put on my heart to share with you this morning.